Let me start with something uncomfortable. If time management really worked the way YouTube makes it look, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. Think about it. You've probably watched videos about planners, morning routines, productivity apps. Maybe you even downloaded one, used it for 3 days, then life happened. School stress, assignments, burnout, that random 2 a.m. doom scroll that somehow felt deserved. Here's the brutal truth no one wants to say out loud. You don't have a time management problem. You have a priority problem. And I know that sounds harsh, but stay with me. Because once I realized this, everything changed. Not overnight, not magically, but finally, realistically. This video isn't about waking up at 5 a.m. It's not about being productive every second. It's about why you keep running out of time even when you swear you're trying. If you're a student or young adult who feels busy but stuck, this might be the video you didn't want to hear but need to. Most people say, I'm just bad at managing my time. But let me ask you something. When there's an exam tomorrow or a deadline in 3 hours, do you suddenly find time? Exactly. You're not bad at time management. You're great at it when something feels urgent enough. The real issue is that most important things don't scream for attention. Studying early doesn't feel urgent. Building skills doesn't feel urgent. Taking care of your health doesn't feel urgent. So you delay them. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain is wired to choose comfort now over benefit later. That's human. The problem starts when you keep blaming yourself instead of fixing the system. You don't need more motivation. You need clarity. Because once you understand why you're avoiding something, you stop fighting yourself and start working with your brain. And this is where things get real. Let me be honest. Being busy is one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves. You answer messages, you attend to classes, you watch productive videos. You feel tired all day, but at night, you still feel behind. That's because busyness feels productive, but it's not. Productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what actually matters. Here's a painful example. You spend 4 hours studying, but half of it is scrolling. Half of it is rereading notes you already understand. So you feel exhausted, but nothing really moved forward. That's fake productivity. Real productivity feels boring, focused, quiet, and that's why most people avoid it. Time management isn't about filling your schedule. It's about protecting a few hours for deep, uncomfortable work. And yeah, that's where most people quit. Everyone loves to blame their phone. And yes, it's distracting. But here's the brutal truth. You don't scroll because you're distracted. You scroll because you're avoiding something. Think about it. You don't randomly scroll when you're excited about a task. You scroll when something feels hard, boring, or overwhelming. The phone is just the escape. So instead of saying, I need more discipline, ask yourself, what am I trying to avoid right now? Is it fear of failing? Fear of starting? Fear that your effort won't be enough? Once you name the fear, the task loses power. A simple rule that changed everything for me. When you feel the urge to escape, don't fight it. Pause, breathe, then start the task for just 10 minutes. Not finish, not perfect, just start. Most of the time, that's enough. Here's another truth people don't like. A new planner won't fix your life. Neither will a fancy app or a color-coded schedule. Planning feels productive because it gives you control without effort. But if your plan ignores your energy, your mood, your limits, it will fail. Every time. Instead of asking, how do I manage all my time? Ask this instead. What are the 2 or 3 things that actually move my life forward this week? That's it. Not 10, not everything. Just 2. Build your schedule around those, not the other way around. Time management isn't about squeezing more in. It's about letting go of what doesn't matter. And yes, that means disappointing people sometimes. That's part of growing up. Here's something schools never teach. You don't run out of time. You run out of energy. You try to study when you're exhausted. You try to focus after 6 hours of classes. Of course it doesn't work. Stop forcing productivity at the wrong time. Pay attention to when you focus best, when you feel dead, when your brain actually works. Protect your best energy like it's gold. Even 1 focused hour beats 5 distracted ones. And no, you don't need to grind harder. You need to work smarter. Rest isn't a reward, it's a requirement. Burnout doesn't mean you're weak, it means you've been ignoring your limits. Here's the simple system I wish someone told me earlier. 1. Decide what matters most. 1 to 2 things only. 2. Schedule it first, not last. 3. Lower the bar to start. 4. Show up consistently, not perfectly. That's it. Time management isn't about becoming a robot. It's about becoming honest with yourself. Honest about what you avoid. Honest about what drains you. Honest about what you actually want. Once you stop lying to yourself, time starts working for you. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight, not tomorrow, write down 1 task you've been avoiding. Just 1. Then promise yourself 10 minutes. That's it. No pressure, no perfection. If you can do that, you're already ahead of most people. Time management isn't about controlling every hour. It's about choosing your life, 1 honest decision at a time. If this video helped you, share it with someone who's always busy but stuck. Comment what you're avoiding. I read them. Let's stop pretending. Let's actually level up.